Hey everyone, Graham Stephan here. And let's be real, who wouldn't want to be financially free? It's about more than just being rich, it's about having options. Imagine waking up every morning and not having to worry about money. No more stressing about bills, no more feeling trapped in a job you hate, just pure, unadulterated freedom to pursue your passions and live life on your own terms. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, the good news is, financial freedom is achievable. And in this video, I'm going to break down the exact steps you can take to make it a reality. We're going to cover everything from budgeting and investing to building multiple streams of income. So if you're ready to take control of your finances and start living the life you've always dreamed of, buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. First things first, let's define what we actually mean by financial freedom. It's not about having a Scrooge McDuck vault of cash. It's about having enough income generated from your investments and assets to cover your living expenses, without relying on a traditional 9-to-5 job. This means your money is working for you, harder than you ever worked for it. It's about creating a life where you have the time and resources to pursue your passions, whether that's traveling the world, starting your own business, or simply spending more time with loved ones. Now, financial freedom looks different for everyone. For some, it might mean early retirement, while for others, it's about having the flexibility to work on projects they're passionate about. The key is to define what financial freedom means to you and set your goals accordingly. Remember, financial freedom is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, discipline, and a willingness to learn and adapt. But trust me, the rewards are well worth the effort. One of the biggest misconceptions about financial freedom is that it's only attainable for the wealthy. But the truth is, anyone can achieve financial freedom with the right mindset and strategies. It doesn't matter if you're starting with $100 or $100,000, the principles remain the same. It's about making conscious choices with your money, investing wisely, and building a solid foundation for your future. The first step is to take a hard look at your current financial situation. Where are you spending your money? Are there areas where you can cut back? The more you understand your spending habits, the better equipped you'll be to make changes that align with your financial goals. Remember, every dollar you save is a dollar you can invest and put to work for you. So, start small, be consistent, and watch your money grow over time. All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of achieving financial freedom, and it all starts with budgeting. Now, I know what you're thinking. Budgeting? That sounds boring. But trust me, budgeting is the foundation of financial success. It's not about restricting yourself, it's about taking control of your money and making it work for you. Think of it like this. If you don't know where your money is going, how can you expect to reach your financial goals? The first step is to track your income and expenses. You can use a simple spreadsheet, a budgeting app like Mint or YNAB, or even just a notebook. The key is to find a system that works for you and stick with it. Once you have a clear picture of your cash flow, you can start identifying areas where you can cut back and save more. This might mean eating out less, finding cheaper alternatives to your daily coffee, or negotiating lower rates on your bills. Now that you have a handle on your spending, it's time to set some financial goals. Goals give you something to work towards and help you stay motivated on your journey to financial freedom. Your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of saying, "I want to save more money," set a specific goal, like "I want to save $10,000 for a down payment on a rental property in the next 2 years. Having a clear goal in mind will make it easier to track your progress and stay on track. It's also important to break down your larger goals into smaller, more manageable milestones. This will make the process less daunting and help you stay motivated along the way. Remember, setting financial goals is an ongoing process. As you achieve your goals, don't be afraid to set new ones and continue pushing yourself further. Alright, so you're tracking your expenses, you're living below your means, and you're starting to see some extra cash each month. That's fantastic. But before you even think about investing or buying that Tesla you've been eyeing, we need to talk about building a solid emergency fund. Think of your emergency fund as your financial safety net. It's there to catch you if something unexpected happens, like a sudden job loss, a medical emergency, or your car deciding to die on you in the middle of nowhere. These things happen, and trust me, you don't want to be caught off guard without a financial cushion. Without an emergency fund, you might be forced to rely on credit cards or take out high-interest loans to cover these unexpected expenses. That just digs you deeper into debt and sets you back even further on your journey to financial freedom. Having that emergency fund gives you peace of mind, knowing that you can handle whatever life throws your way. So, how much should you aim for in your emergency fund? A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up. I know that might seem like a lot, especially when you're just starting out. But remember, this is your financial safety net. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Now I know what you're thinking. Graham, that's a lot of money. Where am I supposed to get that kind of cash? Listen, I get it. Building an emergency fund takes time and discipline, but it's absolutely crucial. Start small. Even if you can only put aside $50 or $100 a month, that's better than nothing. The key is to make saving for your emergency fund a non-negotiable part of your budget. Treat it like any other essential expense, like your rent or your car payment. Automate your savings if you can. Set up a recurring transfer from your checking account to your savings account each month. You won't even miss the money, and your emergency fund will grow automatically. Where should you keep your emergency fund? You'll want to keep it somewhere safe and easily accessible, like a high-yield savings account. Don't invest this money, as you want to be able to access it quickly if you need it. Remember, building an emergency fund is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time and consistency, but the peace of mind it provides is priceless. Once you have that safety net in place, you can start focusing on other financial goals, like investing and building wealth. Okay, let's talk about debt. Specifically, high-interest debt like credit card balances and payday loans. This kind of debt is like a financial anchor weighing you down and preventing you from achieving true financial freedom. The interest rates on these types of debt are insanely high, sometimes reaching 20% or even 30% or more. Think about that for a second. If you have $10,000 in credit card debt at a 20% interest rate, you're paying $2,000 per year just in interest. That's money that could be going towards your savings, investments, or even just enjoying life. It's like working extra hours each month just to line the pockets of credit card companies. High-interest debt is a trap, and the longer you stay in it, the harder it is to escape. The interest compounds over time, meaning you end up paying interest on top of interest. It's a vicious cycle that can feel overwhelming and impossible to break. But trust me, it's not. The first step is to acknowledge the problem and commit to tackling it head-on. Don't bury your head in the sand and hope it goes away. The sooner you start taking action, the sooner you can break free from the debt trap and start building a brighter financial future. There are a couple of popular methods for paying off debt, and the best one for you depends on your personality and financial situation. The first method is the debt snowball method. With this method, you focus on paying off your smallest debt first, regardless of the interest rate. Once that debt is gone, you take the money you were paying towards it and apply it to your next smallest debt, and so on. This method is great for building momentum and staying motivated. It feels good to knock out those smaller debts quickly, and that sense of accomplishment can keep you going when the going gets tough. The other popular method is the debt avalanche method. With this method, you focus on paying off your highest interest debt first, regardless of the balance. This approach saves you the most money on interest payments over the long run. Whichever method you choose, the key is to be consistent and stay disciplined. Make more than the minimum payments on your debts whenever possible. Even an extra $50 or $100 per month can make a significant difference over time. Consider ways to increase your income to accelerate your debt payoff. Could you pick up a side hustle, sell some stuff you don't need, or negotiate a raise at work? Remember, paying off debt is not about deprivation. It's about making a conscious decision to take control of your finances and create a better future for yourself. Once you're debt-free, you'll have more money available to save, invest, and pursue your passions without the burden of high-interest debt holding you back. All right, let's talk about building wealth. And one of the best ways to do that is by creating multiple streams of income. You see, relying only on your job can be risky. What if you lose your job or your hours get cut? That's why it's crucial to diversify your income sources. Think of it like this. If one stream dries up, you've got others to fall back on. This doesn't mean you need to quit your job and juggle a million things at once. It's about starting small and gradually building up. One of the easiest ways to start is with a side hustle. We live in a gig economy where opportunities are everywhere. You could drive for Uber or Lyft in your spare time, or deliver food with DoorDash or Grubhub. If you're creative, sell handmade goods on Etsy. The possibilities are endless. The key is to find something you enjoy and can realistically fit into your schedule. Even an extra $500 a month from a side hustle can make a huge difference in your financial life. It could help you pay off debt faster, invest more, or simply give you peace of mind. Now, side hustles are just one piece of the puzzle. Let's talk about creating more passive income streams, where you earn money even while you sleep. Sounds pretty good, right? One option is dividend-paying stocks. When you invest in these stocks, you're essentially buying a small piece of a company that pays you a portion of its profits. It's like having your money work for you. Another option is real estate. I know it sounds daunting, but hear me out. You could start by renting out a spare room on Airbnb, or investing in a rental property. Sure, it takes some upfront capital, but the potential for passive income and long-term appreciation is huge. Plus, you're building equity and creating a valuable asset. And hey, don't underestimate the power of the internet. Starting a blog, YouTube channel, or online course can generate passive income over time. It takes effort and consistency, but if you can build an audience and offer valuable content, the income potential is limitless. Investing is one of the most powerful tools you have for building long-term wealth. It's the key to outpacing inflation and growing your money exponentially. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Investing is risky, or I don't have enough money to start. But the truth is, investing is for everyone, and you don't need to be wealthy to get started. The earlier you start, the better, thanks to the magic of compound interest. It's like a snowball effect. Your money earns interest, and then that interest earns more interest, and so on. It's a beautiful thing to watch your money grow. A great starting point is a retirement account like a 401k or IRA. These accounts offer tax advantages, meaning you keep more of your hard-earned money. Plus, if your employer offers a 401k match, contribute enough to get the full match. It's free money, people. Don't leave it on the table. Beyond retirement accounts, consider investing in low-cost index funds. These funds track a specific market index like the S&P 500 and offer diversification, meaning you're spreading your risk across hundreds of different companies. It's a great way to passively invest and watch your money grow over time. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't address the elephant in the room: market volatility. Yes, the market goes up and down, and it can be nerve-wracking to watch your investments fluctuate. But here's the thing. Investing is a long game. Don't panic sell when the market dips. Remember, you only lose money if you sell at a loss. Instead, view market downturns as opportunities to buy more at a discount. Think of it like a sale on your favorite stocks. The key to successful investing is to stay disciplined, stay informed, and stay focused on your long-term goals. Don't try to time the market or chase get-rich-quick schemes. Stick to your investment plan, diversify your portfolio, and let compound interest work its magic over time. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. The sooner you start, the more time you have to ride out the market's ups and downs and come out ahead in the long run. Achieving financial freedom is within your reach. It's not about getting rich overnight. It's about making informed decisions, staying disciplined, and building wealth steadily over time. Start small, stay consistent, and over time you'll be amazed at how far you've come. Remember, the journey to financial freedom is unique for each person, but with the right steps, anyone can get there. It's time to take control of your financial future and start living the life you've always dreamed of. You've got this. Closing music fades. Thank you for joining me today. Stay focused, stay motivated, and remember, financial freedom is just a few steps away.